What's this new thing that's going on? Raw Truth is gonna speak on relationships right now with all these women that's becoming like men. You got the independent woman. You got the woman who got the feminist power movement. You got the I don't need a man woman, but then she go after and pick certain kind of men. You got women that just are minds have become just like a man. This is what you need to understand. The Creator never created you, woman, to be like a man. You gotta understand that. Never created you to be like a man. You're built different. You're built as an emotional feeler. A man is a logical thinker. You can't do some of the things a man can do and have a freedom of different consequences. There's some things that you do when you try to act like a man that's going to affect you worse than the man doing it. That's just the way it is. I know you may not like to hear that. I know that may not be the perfect scenario which you think it should be, but the reality is, some women won't play football. Some women want to be, you know, working with live wires up in the sky and fixing electrical wires. Some women want to, drive big old 18 wheelers up in Alaska. I mean, and if you got the freedom in America to do it, but there are sometimes certain things you choose to do, there are more grave consequences, and that's just the reality. Same thing. Guy sleep with 100 women, he might be looked at as a gigolo or a player. A woman sleep with 100 men, unfortunately, she gonna be looked at as a slut or a hoe. That's just the way it goes. You could say that's not fair. Why can he do it and I can't do it? Well, the way your body and mind is built, you get more emotionally attached, even if you say you don't. The soul tie factor is greater. He gets soul ties too, but it's because he's not built emotional to that degree, it's not the same. So you just have to be careful when you want to take on this mindset of being like a man. Stay in your lane, be a woman. God built a woman to be an encourager, to be a helpmeet, to be a nurturer. Her motherly qualities, all of those things were put in her by the Creator. He created her for her purpose. Her purpose is indicative of what the Creator put in. You can't skip around that. You can't decide to tell the Creator, well, I don't want to do that. That's not my thing. Well, no. He's the one who created you, wombed man, female, fetus male. You have things inside of you that are built to do certain things. What happens when you don't know purpose? When you don't understand the purpose of a thing, abuse is inevitable. The word abuse is simply two grammatical constructs: abnormal use. When you don't know the purpose, you abnormally use it. When you don't know the purpose of being a woman, a wife, a mother, guess what you're going to do? You're going to abnormally use yourself, your body, as a wife, as a mother, as a single lady. You're going to abuse yourself. Find out the purpose of a woman and stay in that lane. Don't jump in the man's lane because you weren't built to be a man. A man was built to be a man, and there's certain things indicative in his nature that he needs to stay true to. Okay? So I'm trying to share this with y'all because I see it so much. If you know the amount of women that I come across, that I talk to on a day-to-day basis, and they keep doing the same thing. They keep going after the same kind of guys, and they keep getting the same results, and they keep crying and wondering why. And I'm like, just just step back, look in the mirror, look at the choices you make, and look at the type of cats you giving your time to, and you will see why it keeps happening. The definition of a lunatic is someone who does the same thing the same way, but they're expecting a different result. You're not going to get a different result if you keep going to the club and going after Willie Bo Johnson, who's a known player, who's known to smack broads upside the head, get them in the bed and beat it up and then kick them to the curb, and you keep going after him, well, you deserve what you get. I know that may be harsh, but the raw truth is the raw truth. You got to swallow it, take it down like that Scott's emotion. I know it's nasty, but it's good for you. Raw truth is good for you, just like Scott's emotion help fix a whole lot of stuff. It's a nasty medicine, but boy, does it work. You can't expect to get a man, a godly man, a good man, a man that's going to be faithful, picking up men from certain environments that have certain character traits. It just don't add up, and it's never going to add up. Just be honest when you in that season and you want that. Just say, I just want this right now. I just want a dude to knock my head off. I just want a dude that's just good looking and fine, that I'm just fleshed out on. Just admit that and go for that for then. Don't just be running around crying and whining talking about you want a good man when in reality you're not ready for a good man. When you're ready for a good man, prepare yourself for a good man. Do what you need to do to be the right good woman for a good man, and then it'll work out for you. You can't expect a good man while you still got bad girl ways. It don't match. So I'm going to be doing some more segments coming up. I just wanted to drop that piece of wisdom on y'all. Women, ladies, come on. Men, for the most part, I'm not letting them slide. I'm going to deal with them too. I'm going to deal with their issues and what they do in the games they play, how they set women up. But for right now, women, I'm saying, you got to stop with the foolishness. You're not a man. You're never going to be a man. No matter how much you want to play like a man, it still ain't going to work. Be a woman. Calm yourself down. Stay in your lane, and you will get much better results. This is Raw Truth signing off.